right, so we're gonna be going over a few of my favorite back and bicep exercises. We're gonna have a lat focus today, so let's hit it. All right, so lat pull downs. I'm gonna have about a 1.5 times shoulder width grip. You know, really focus on pulling my elbows down to my sides, focus on the lat contraction, okay? So I want full extension at the top, get a good stretch on those lats, pull into the top of my chest. I'm choosing a weight I can control the entire rep range, okay? So drop the ego, choose a good weight, and get some quality reps in. All right, yeah, so I took that to failure, but what I don't want to happen is just because I'm trying to get to failure is to get real sloppy with my form, start swinging, you know, getting sloppy. That's how you get hurt, is trying to go too heavy. I'm still using a weight I can control, but get to an RPE 8, 9, finish off my set, so. So kind of started running again. So I'm kind of trying to maintain muscle mass while, you know, running. I'm gonna do the half marathon with these guys here and, you know, we'll reassess after that, see what I wanna do. So I do 4 feeder sets and then I'll do 1 failure set on lat pull downs. That's my first exercise, and then it'll taper off to 1 warm up, 3 sets on all the other exercises. Yeah, so I'll start at a low weight that I can really control, keep working my way up until that failure set is my heaviest set. So 4 feeder sets, 1 failure set at a heavy weight. Do seated cable rows. So we're still on a lat focus here. So I'm gonna keep my elbows tight as I'm rowing. Okay, I don't wanna get wide and focus on that middle back and traps. I'm staying tight, focusing on that lat activation, getting a full stretch at the extension, coming back, getting full activation. Okay. So drop the weight, 20 pounds, get my full 10 there. You know, that's a more quality set than the last one. I had to go down on weight a little bit, but you know, I get more work in doing it with proper form at a proper weight instead of trying to stick with my 160 just because that's what I did last week. You know what I mean? Get a better set, finish strong.
Do you ever adjust weights during the set? Like, have you ever been like, man, this is a little bit too heavy. I feel like I can't control this at this current fatigue level, so let me go down?
Yeah, for sure. You know, if I feel myself, like that set felt heavy, so I'll go down for the next set. I'm not trying to, like I said at the beginning, you know, check your ego at the door. You know, just because you did 160 last week, you know what I mean, doesn't mean you have to do 160 this week. You know, you always want to have progressive overload, but you don't want to have that so stuck in your head you start getting sloppy. You know, you're going to kill your progress, get injured when you're constantly worried about weights. You know, making sure you are moving as much weight as possible. That's not the only way to overload your muscles is with weight. You know, you can do it in other ways. So, all right, so we're gonna do some dumbbell lat pullovers here. So I want a good stretch at the bottom, engage the lats to bring it up.
You know, I have so much trouble with that workout in particular. Someone was trying to tell me they have that in their back day. I guess my question would be, do you have any like special cues for that workout in particular?
Yeah, so you want to be pulling your elbows like towards your hips, you know, with those lats fully stretched out and engaged, you know what I mean? So you want those lats doing the work. So that pullover is all lats, keeping them activated. You want to get the good stretch in the lats at the top and then activate them all the way through. So we're gonna hit the rear delts here. So it's gonna be a bent over rear cable fly. Okay, so I wanna focus on pulling out, not rotating and pulling back. So I'm pulling out, following this arc, engaging the rear delt, not the back, okay?
think that you need heavy weight for shoulder workouts?
For shoulders, definitely no. I mean, you need heavy enough for you, you know, something that's gonna push you to a failure or to some sort of progressive overload, but you don't have to do that with heavy weights, you know, you can do that with time, you know, or more reps, you know, depending on whatever goal you're focused on. You know, you don't need crazy weights on any exercise to, you know, make some progress. So moving on to easy bar curls, bicep portion of this. So still focusing on a weight I can control, no swinging, you know, I'm keeping my elbow stationary, getting a good contraction every rep. Hey.
Do you have a suggested rest time between sets?
So I try and do like 60 to 90. I don't want to have like crazy long rests between sets, but I want to give my muscles time to recover. Yeah, I don't want to be that person that's on their phone for 5 minutes between sets.
Yeah, like scrolling through TikTok, watching murder mysteries and
it's
shit.
It's easy to get lost real quick.
For real. I've definitely been that guy, and I gotta like snap myself out of it. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, wait, oh no.
I'm 3 dance videos in, man. I need to get out of here.
How did I get here? Yeah.
All right, man, what are we setting up for, man? You got the bench back out again?
All right, so I'm gonna hit some spider curls. I like to use dumbbells, and I like to alternate, so keeping the chest above the bench. Isolating those biceps. Finish off this pump. All right, yeah, so that wraps up a few of my favorite back and bicep exercises. So if you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you want more of that.
All right.
Good?
Great. Sweet.